Got that. Hello, Bernadette. How are you? Whereabouts are you from? I'm here in the UK. I don't know if you've been in this group before. This group's about mantra, Buddhist mantra. Good morning from Calgary. Hello, Michelle. I was talking to somebody yesterday from Calgary. I'd like to go on the Rocky Mountains someday on a horseback. So that's something I'm interested in. You're in Birmingham, Bernadette. Lovely. Not too far away then. Probably about 100 miles from me. I don't know if you've been in this class before. This is basically about mantra, Buddhist mantra, which is really good for the mind, the soul, and to be fair, the body. And as you do chanting in Sanskrit, you are sending it out as a ripple effect, like you would do a pebble in a pond. Okay, and then what happens with that is it amplifies the frequency. The more that you do it, you just kind of continue of a pebble ripple effect, which not only helps your soul, it helps many souls that's on the planet and out into the universe. You've not been in this class before, but interested. That's lovely. I did mantra for a Buddhist mantra by accident about 20 years ago now. Readings will be tomorrow at 7 o'clock on the same channel. So mantra basically disciplines your mind and allows you to connect consciousness easier. So the more mantras that you actually do, the more discipline that you are giving yourself and your thoughts and your mind, like in a filing cabinet. So what actually happens then is when you are giving readings to somebody, either it's a psychic reading or a mediumistic reading, you are communicating with the consciousness of that consciousness that's passed over. So by having a disciplined mind and disciplined thoughts and consciousness, you can then connect easier and clearer when you are giving readings, okay? And it does take time. It's like anything else, meditation is a journey, mediumship is a journey, and everything else that goes with it. Hello, Karen. How are you? Well, that's brilliant, Bernadette. And this is what we all need. Obviously, as mediums that we all aspire to be, or psychic mediums or mediumistic faculty, we have to discipline our mind. And the only way we can discipline it is through meditation, or, like I say, mantra is a good one also, because it allows you to be in that moment. You're not tomorrow, you're not 5 minutes ahead, you're not 5 minutes behind, you're in the moment in time, literally. So then what happens then is as you send that thought out through the mantra and the sound and the frequency, it amplifies. So obviously it hits a point where it then comes back to you. Okay, so it's a spiral effect in all angles. So it sensitizes you to lots of energies that surround you on a daily, second and minute. Okay, so it's really important that when you chant, you're chanting from the heart and you are sending it out, not just for your soul, you're sending it out to all the souls upon the planet. And that's what is needed right now. And anytime is needed, okay? So it's a really important faculty if we all discipline our minds. So it was some 20 years ago I did Buddhist mantra by accident with a good friend of mine called Liz, and we decided to go to a moon meditation, which we thought was on a Wednesday. We both turned up at the place where we did the chanting or the moon meditation, and we picked the wrong day. It was a really bizarre thing, but I felt like we were put there for a reason, which now we can look back on that and know what the reason was. So we said to the lady at the desk, she says, it's not the moon meditation, it's chanting. And we both looked at each other and thought, well, we'll give it a go. So the rest is history. So we went chanting for nearly 10 years, every Wednesday for 10 years to do this chanting class, and really enjoyed it. So then we both went our separate ways, and then I went out to teach it. So I've continued with the mantras, and it's important that we discipline. It's a discipline that we all need, and you need discipline if you wanted to learn to swim, or if you wanted to ride a bike. You have to focus and discipline yourself to do it. You just don't get on a bike and you can ride it. You have to takes time. So it's the same thing with mantras. So the more that you actually do, the more confidence that you gain, and more healing for oneself and for the universe. So it is a wonderful, wonderful way of doing all of those things in this class this evening. So further ado, okay, mantra actually means, the man bit means, it's just gone top of my head now. Mantra, power of the mind, I think it is. Healing of the mind. So you are healing not only your mind, but you're also healing your thoughts. Hello, Maxine. Hello, Charlene. Hope you are well. Hello, Lorraine. So what we're going to do this evening, because it's the healing hour, we're going to do a mantra that's on healing. Okay. Now, I've got my mala beads here. Now, there's 108 beads on this necklace, which you'll find on all mala beads. Okay. So when you do a mantra, you can either do 108 times, 54, 27, or 13 blocks of. So they're working in a unison with other monks that are mantraing around the world, and other people that have decided that they want to do mantra also. So obviously this evening, we don't get a long length of time to do maybe 108 mantras, depending on the mantra that we choose. So every mantra's got a different syllables to it. Okay, so Sanskrit language is all about syllables, and they're all little words that make up into one big word, okay, or a big sentence, if you want to call it that. So, for example, Aham Prema, which is I am divine love, is 4 syllables. Aham Prema, okay? So that's quite an easy one, and we probably could do 54 mantras of that, and it wouldn't feel like we've been doing 54 mantras, because when you are chanting, you go into a slightly altered state. So your consciousness then can work through the sound and the frequency of the wave, okay? But that is a really good mantra, because that's about divine love. Okay, but as for healing mantras, which is the healing hour, there's several mantras that I have for healing. But for us all to do those, or for all of us to practice, which makes perfect. Okay, so for this one, there's, like you say, the original one that most people might know, which is O Mani Padme Hum. Yeah, that's a spiritual mantra. Okay, and that enhances your spiritual side to yourself. Okay. And that's probably the most spoken mantra around the world, because obviously the Dalai Lama does that one on a daily basis, and several others alongside it. Okay. But for that one, initially, that's just about spiritual growth. Okay. So which we are moving forward on that journey of spiritual growth on a daily basis. Whether we're aware or not, that's another story. But for a healing, it's for the whole body. It's not just for the mind, it's for the soul, and it's for the body as well, which will help everybody who's in this room this evening to benefit from. Okay, so you can either join in with me in the mantra that we're going to do shortly, or you can just listen to it. Okay, and they're all very melodic. Okay, so they're very rhythmic, if you will. So they're lovely to start learning how to do it. And I'll be honest with you, when I started doing it, it used to make me giggle, and I used to laugh. And not embarrassed, but laugh, because I just couldn't get the certain words. And don't worry about it, because practice makes perfect, and it's fun along the way. Okay, so what I thought of doing for this evening is the healing mantras. Okay, so there's quite a few of those, but one of my favourites is Gate Gate, Paragate, Parasamagate, Bodhi Svaha. Okay, now you think there's a lot of syllables there, there's lots of words in that, but I'm breaking it down so you can understand it easier. So it's Gate Gate, Parasamagate, Paragate, Bodhi Swaha. Okay, and it's a really, really powerful mantra. Okay, so I thought we would do that one because it's a very easy-ish one, and it's a very powerful healing mantra. Okay, so I'll do it. I'll sing it first. You can either follow with me or you can just listen to it. Okay, so I'm going to take my necklace off now to count. So we'll probably do this one about 13 times. So that way, then you see it's not as not too much to take in at the beginning. Okay, because you've never done it before. It's just changing your perception of sound. Okay, so it's gate, gate, paragate, parasamangate, bodhi, svaha. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is just take a deep breath before you start. So we'll do that first. Okay, so you can either open your eyes or close your eyes. I prefer to close my eyes and to be in the sound and the frequency. Okay, here we go. Okay. Gate, gate, para, gate, parasamung, gate, bodhi, swaha. 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 One more time. Gate, gate, para, gate, parasamung, gate, bodhi, swaha. Sit in the silence, allowing the energy to flow through. Okay. So how do you feel after that mantra? We did that one for 13 times. It might not have felt 13 times. It might have felt more or less. How did you feel while you were chanting or listening to the sound? I thought to mention about the bowl, because just before the last mantra, I always sound the bowl, and then I'll leave you to sit in that energy for a period of maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and then I sound the bowl again. Hello, Lorraine. Hello, Christy. How did you find that? I found it very melodic and very relaxing. I felt quite warm before I sat in here, but I've gone a lot cooler now. I'm glad you enjoy. You're very relaxed, and that's really important, because as you relax your mind and your thoughts, that's when you allow consciousnesses from around the universe to enter, to heal what is needed within the mind, within the body, and within the soul. So it's interesting when you actually feel relaxed, because everything then starts to shift. So your neurons start to fire, and you allow then for that connection to take place. So spirit consciousness will come around you a lot more when you're relaxed. And that's why people call it the witching hour, between 2 and 4 of an evening, of a night, when spirit come around you, because you're relaxed. But why do we have to wait till we sleep? Why can't we do it throughout the day, or like I say on the healing hour here? That's wonderful, Maxine. Beautiful woman. There you go. So that's because you're allowing your thoughts, to me, that symbolically states that you're allowing that what's orbit that you've been holding on to go, okay? You're allowing it to leave your consciousness. So it's clearing out your thoughts, okay? It's wonderful. And the thing is with that, the more you do, the more you benefit, okay? So this is why we're doing this class. It's wonderful. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So that's an extremely healing mantra, okay? So it basically, it's gone beyond. Gone beyond. So you've gone beyond your consciousness is basically expanded to its maximum, okay? And that's why you became really relaxed, because then you was tapping into the universal consciousness, okay? So that helps you and everybody that you sent that thought out to, whilst you were listening to the sounds, or whether you were chanting it yourself. So that's wonderful. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Okay, so I'm going to do another one now. And this one is about I am truth, I am wisdom. And it helps self-confidence, balance, and strength, okay? And I feel that we always need that on a daily basis, okay? And it is a balancing one. It's like when you ride a bicycle. At first you're a little bit wobbly, and then you get it. So it's the same sort of thing with mantra, okay? So this one is called, Om Im Shrim Sha Sarasvataye Namaha, okay? And why I break it down, it's just easier to remember it when you're doing the syllables, okay? And so basically, I am truth, I am wisdom, to help self-confidence, balance, and strength. Okay, so this one, I think we'll probably do it, maybe not 13 times. I'll try and do it, we might be able to get away with 13 times. We'll see how we go with it, okay? So it's the same thing again, okay? So we'll take a deep breath before we start. You can either listen to it or you can chant it, okay? Here we go. I'll just say it one more time. Om Harim Shrim Sha Sarasvataye Namaha. Okay. Om Im Shrim Sha Sarasvataye Namaha. Om Hrim 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 Shrim Sha. Sarasvataye Namaha. Om Hrim Shrim Sha. Sarasvataye Namaha. Om Hrim Shrim Sha. Sarasvataye Namaha. One more time. Om Hrim Shrim Sha. Sarasvataye Namaha. So, ladies, how did you find that one? I saw a serpent with that one, rising up, like the Kundalini awakening. Hello, Michelle. Good afternoon to you. So they're all different. They've all got a different meaning, all got different sounds, all got different frequencies, okay? So when I'm sending that out to the universe, there'll be somebody out there that needs it just like you do, okay? So you'll be thankful that you're not only healing yourself, you're healing others as well. So it's wonderful, is that one? I do enjoy that one, okay? I thought we'll just lift it a little bit now, okay? And this one is a really bouncy one to me, and I find it a very uplifting one, this one, and it's putting you in touch with divine grace, okay? So it's allowing you to be you. Wow, Maxine, that's wonderful. That's wonderful, Maxine, if that's how you feel. So you're sending it to each and everybody out there. That's wonderful. So this one's called Arut Paron Jyoti, and it's a wonderful mantra. And like I say, it's putting you in touch with divine grace. The other ones that we actually did was, we did them 13 times. But hopefully this time, being a shorter one, Arut Paron Jyoti, we might be able to get 27 out of this one and see how you feel with this, okay? So it's basically Arut Paron Jyoti, okay? So if you just like to take a deep breath, okay, so here we go, okay? Arut Paron Jyoti, 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 So how did you find that one? That's quite a melodic. We did that one 27 times. It probably didn't feel 27 times. It certainly didn't feel that to me. But it is a wonderful, wonderful one. I do like that one. It's quite melodic and short, but it's also lovely too. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that one as I did. And I've got several mantras in front of me, and they've all got a number. Okay, so you'd like to pick a number of a particular mantra that you'd like to hear, and that number will probably resonate with you. Okay, and when you look at and think about the numbers that we actually pick, that's the particular mantra that is needed for you specifically today, this moment in time. Yeah. So if you'd like to give me a number, anything between 1 and 28, that's fine. Or 1 and 20, and see what we've got. But they are all different. Everyone has meaning, different meaning. Hello, Lorraine. Number 16, she said. What's number 16? Okay. Okay. That's an interesting mantra. I saw the clouds, and then at the end I saw the word divine. That's wonderful, Maxine. So it's clearly clearing out what you thought you needed, but allowing you to bring in what you need. Hello, Katie. Hope you're well. Okay, so number 16. Number 16 is it helps to focus on positive rather than a negative. Okay, so it's a really important one that I feel. So it helps to focus on positive rather than negative situations. Okay, so it's bringing in what you actually need right now. Okay, and this one is it's Sharavana Bhavaya Namaha. Okay, and it sounds like a lot of hello, Sharon Williamson. How are you? Also, Maxine's picked 27. Okay, we'll see where we go with the 16. Okay, so it's Sharavana Bhavaya Namaha. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. And basically, it means help to focus on positive rather than negative situations. So we always have a flip from time to time throughout our day, which we all do. But it's time to just flip it to more of the positive ones. Okay, so we'll give this a go. So I shall say it again. Sharavana Bhavaya Namaha. Okay, so we'll see how we go with this one. So this is number 16. Okay. Om Sharavana Bhavaya Namaha. Om Sharavana Bhavaya Namaha. Om Sharavana Bhavaya Namaha. Om Sharavan Bhavaya Namaha. Om Sharavana 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 Bhavaya Namaha. So, Lorraine, how did that feel for you? Hello, Mandy Sheard. Mandy. I enjoyed that one. I don't know about you, but I felt very relaxed myself with that one. It was wonderful. Okay, and Maxine's picked 27. This is a wonderful one also, number 27. This is to activate the spiritual heart. Okay, lovely and relaxing. Yeah, it is lovely and relaxing. I felt very relaxed with that one, Lorraine. Clearly need it. Also, Maxine would like number 27. This is to activate the spiritual heart, Maxine. So it's for the heart chakra. It's interesting because I'm wearing the colours for the heart chakra, which is quite unique, really, wearing the pink for the heart chakra. So it's definitely appropriate. Okay, so this one is Hom Harim Hamza Soham Swaha. Okay. I shall say it's Harim Hamza Soham Swaha. Okay. So it's quite a melodic one also, but also this is very healing. So this is, like you say, healing for the heart, to activate the spiritual heart. So hopefully we'll maybe be able to get maybe 27. We'll see how it goes. We'll try for 13. Let's see how we go. Like I say, 27. That's interesting. You've picked 27. Okay, there must be a reason for that. 27 and 27. Wow. Okay. So I'll just say it one more time. So it's Harim Hamza Soham Swaha. Okay. So let's go. Okay. This is for Maxine. Okay. Harim Hamza Soham Swaha. 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 So how was that for you, Maxine? I could feel that in my heart, to be fair. I could feel it, the energy swirling around my heart there, my chakra there, heart chakra. It felt very relaxing and very healing, I felt, with that one. I don't know about anybody else, but I enjoyed that one. So thank you for that, Maxine. We did it for 27 times. So 27 and 27 for you. So amplifying it. Okay. It was lovely, was that one. Does anybody else would like to pick a number? Brought you Jesus, oh God, send a blessing to the world. That's wonderful. The heart chakra. The chakras are all around the world as well. And I think the UK's got the heart chakra. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I enjoyed that one too. It was lovely. And like you say, they're all healing. They're all beneficial. They all help each and every one of us and what we need at the moment in time that we pick it. Yeah, I enjoyed that one too. And like you say, over 27 times, it's just a little bit longer when you're really getting into the energy of the frequency of that mantra. I enjoy that one too. Okay, so do we feel like we want a bit of a challenge? Okay, because this one, I love this one. This is number 14. Okay, I'm picking number 14. Okay, and this is also known as the mother of all mantras. It's the Gayatri mantra, which is a profound healing mantra, and it basically just to chant the mantra. Okay, it purifies the chanter. You could listen it for an hour for sure. Bless you, Maxine. It's wonderful to just to listen to it, even if you're not actually doing it. So you're actually in that same energy when you hear it. Okay, because it's going into your consciousness. So it's wonderful. Okay. So to listen to the Gayatri mantra purifies the listener. It is said that the sacred prayer spirals through the entire universe from the heart of the chanter. Okay. Appealing for peace and divine wisdom for all. Okay. Yeah, we do need the world to heal, you're right. It bestows upon the reciter the wisdom mind of God. It gives one the ability to see through illusions, because everything that we look at is an illusion. We just think it's real because it's vibrating at such a frequency, it looks solid. Okay. And it will help you make wise decisions needed in life. Now, this mantra took me quite a while to learn. Okay. But when we started to do it, it did make me giggle. This is the one that made me giggle. And I think it's because it's got lots of short little syllables and something unusual in there. Hello, Eki, how are you? So this one's called Om Boa Bova Svahutat Salvitu Varenyam Bagodo Vashadi Nahi Diyo Na Pracho Dayat. And it is a wonderful mantra, and it does take a long time to learn. And you can join in at any time. You don't have to do it all. You can just hum it, even just humming the syllables or the sounds if you can't get the words out. Okay. So we'll do this one for. I'm just going to check on something now, isn't it? I've lost my binder. I don't know where it's gone. Oh, it's here. There we go. So if we just immerse ourselves in this sound, or if you want to do it, that's fine. And it's also known as the mother of mantras or the Gayatri mantra, okay? And it's renowned, really. It's just that you don't hear it so much as the Om Mani Padme Hum one, because that one's a short one, but also beneficial, okay? So it's Om Bo Bova Svahutat Sarbitu Varenyam Bagode Vasha Di Nahi Di Yo Na Pracho Dayat. Okay, I know it sounds like a load of jumble wumble words, but it is. But also, once you chant it and mantra it, it starts to become melodic and it becomes sentence. Okay, so I'll do it slow so you also can listen to the words of it, of the syllables. Okay, because it's quite a few syllables. I think it's about 29, this one. So hopefully I'll probably do about 13 of this one because I think it'll be too long. I might even do less, but I'd like to do 13 if possible. Okay, if you're ready for this one, I'll take a deep breath. Om Bo Bova Svahutat Sarvitu Varenyam Bagode Vashadi Mahi Diyo Na Prachodayat. Om Bo Bova Svahutat Sarvitu Varenyam Bagode Vashadi Mahi Diyo Na Prachodayat. Om Bova Svahu Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhago Devasha Dhimahi Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bova Svahu Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhago Devasha Dhimahi Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bova Svahu Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhago Devasha Dhimahi Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bova Svahu Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhago Devasha Dhimahi Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bova Svahu Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhago Devasha Dhimahi Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bova Svahu Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhago Devasha Dhimahi Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bova Svahu Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhago Devasha Dhimahi Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bova Svahu Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhago Devasha Dhimahi Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bova Svahu Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhago Devasha Dhimahi Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bova Svahu Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhago Devasha Dhimahi Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. I hope you all enjoy that mantra as I did. I can feel that the third eye opening up here. Very powerful is that one. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. So it's very powerful, these mantras. And they're just like, if you want to call them singing prayers, but obviously in another language. But when you interpret it back and what it actually means, it's all very powerful and healing. So I clearly felt like I needed to do that mantra for that purpose. Okay, I feel very light as I'm sat here. So I felt very, very light. I might have even levitated. I don't know. But it is a wonderful feeling that you get and how you feel afterwards after you've done a class of chanting. And I always say drink plenty of water, okay, to help with your energy, all right? But I enjoyed that one. And it does take a long time to learn, but it's all like anything else. It's like learning a new stitch in knitting or a new dance step in dancing. So it's all part of the whole, if you will. And it's a very universal mantra, is that one, the Gayatri mantra. And you don't hear it so often. You don't hear many people doing that particular mantra. I'm working on several other mantras as we speak. I've even worked out a mantra for cancer. So that's something I have to practice, and I'll be bringing it to the groups at some point. So it's really interesting that different mantras are for different ailments, okay? Whether it's for the heart chakra, whether it's for the throat chakra, the crown chakra, the third eye, the crown chakra, the solar plexus, and so forth. So it helps in every part of aspect of your body. But what happens is when you chant, you're sending a vibration and a frequency throughout your body, and all your cells are dancing, so they can't attach themselves to anything. They're just dancing within your body, okay? And that's where the healing takes place. So they're allowing blood flow and oxygen levels to move throughout each cell. So it's very healing. You saw the colours pink, red, white and yellow. That's wonderful, Lorraine. And that's what the Buddhist monks have, you know, the red definitely and the yellow. So it's very important. So it's allowing your conscious mind to be conscious of a daily basis, and every minute and every second, not next week, not a month's time, right here and right now, okay? So that's wonderful that you saw those colours. And them colours will resonate with you for various reasons. And with the next few days, you'll probably start seeing more of those colours and then more of your signs, okay, that you have been set into that, I'm going to call it like a frequency of chanting. Because what will happen, all these mantras that we've done this evening, you'll be driving, you'll be walking, you'll be in the shower, then all of a sudden it'll come into your thoughts. And there might be a time when you'll need to do a mantra, and any particular one will come to your mind and you'll just recite it. And it's a really, really interesting concept, knowing that full well that your conscious mind is healing you at that moment in time that you needed to chant. I don't know if I mentioned it in this group before, but my granddaughter, when she was 3 at nursery, she can do 5 mantras now. And she'd all of a sudden broke into a mantra that I've taught her. And my daughter got a phone call saying that she's talking another language. She asked her what she said. And she said it sounded like potatoes. Oh, she's just doing mantra. So obviously they were curious what this was all about. But that basically was letting her know that she could break into a mantra if she felt like she needed to put herself into that moment in time. And she did. So she started doing a chant for whatever time she did it, but she felt comfortable in her own skin to do it. And she was 3 at the time. She's now 4.5. She has learned a few more since then. You didn't understand. I saw Chinese or Japanese people with pointy hats running like for a tsunami, like a natural disaster, seeing people get ready. Well, that might be an awakening, Maxine. That sounds like an awakening with you. I don't know if your Kundalini is awakened as yet. The Kundalini basically starts at the base of the spine and then works its way up, okay? And it's illuminating. It's basically illumination, okay? Pointy hats, okay? That to me seems symbolic to state. When it says like a running like a tsunami, when you have the awakening through the Kundalini, which comes throughout the body, you see a bright light, okay? So it's like a big wave of light, like you see in a tsunami, which is literally a big wave, isn't it? Okay. Saying people get ready. Okay, so there you go. It sounds like a positive to me, a very awakening. And let's hope the planet is awakening. And this is what we need. It needs to awaken everybody. Okay. I really enjoyed that one too, Lorraine. I feel really relaxed now. And like you say, Maxine, you don't understand I saw Chinese or Japanese people. Yeah, well, there you go. So the thing is with that, yeah, as I see that as an interpretation, that there's a Kundalini awakening, which actually comes from Chinese and Japanese folklore, okay? But it is a Kundalini awakening if you want to check out what that represents for you. Everybody goes through it at different stages of their life. They can do Kundalini yoga. I did it through mantra. It came to me through mantra. And I had my Kundalini awakening some years ago. Actually, I was in Holland at the time on a retreat. And it actually put me in bed, to be fair, but it was a wonderful experience at the same time. Okay? And your body will know when it's ready to be awakened, okay? Bless you, Lorraine. Okay. Check it out, Maxine. It's wonderful. But I'm sensing your Kundalini is not far off awakening. Okay? So if you read about it and understand it a little more, you'll know what to expect. Okay? Check it out, Maxine. It's wonderful. I haven't done it for a while, meditating. Maybe, Lorraine, maybe you've seen all you need to see right now. As the spirit consciousness comes in close and shows you your way where you need to be, you already know where you're actually going. It's whether we listen to the thoughts or the sounds or the images that we see. Okay, so when you say you haven't seen anything for a while, sometimes we have a point in our life where we have to just sit and allow this is what we struggle sometimes, is sit and allow the thoughts and the consciousness to work with through us, not from us, okay? So when they come through us, they're giving us what we actually need, okay? So we're like catching them like fishes on a fishing net. We're catching them all the time, these thoughts that we actually need to store within our subconscious mind. And it's up to us if we want to or not, okay? And this is why doing mantra, it allows you to be in that space and time, doing the chanting. And while you're doing that, you then are allowing your neurons within your brain to fire, okay? Because you've come away from them thoughts and only concentrating on the chanting. So it's a discipline. You're disciplining your mind to become the best of yourself, really, okay? And so the more you do, you'll find that things will start to come clearer as you sleep this tonight, when you're in obviously a relaxed state, and you'll think of some of the mantras, and as you sail off to sleep, you will get healing for yourself, and like you'll be sending it out to the others just the same. And it will continue with the mantras throughout the body, throughout the consciousness for a few days, okay? So we do this class every fortnight on a Thursday at the moment, and we'll see where we go from there. You've done Reiki 1 and 2 in Japanese, but life gets in the way. Life gets in the way. This is what we have to give ourselves time. We give ourselves time for a shower. We have to give ourselves our time for ourselves. Yeah? So I remember when my children was teenagers, I decided to put a little notice on the door saying, Mum meditating, just for 1 hour a day. And that was my 1 hour to do whatever I needed to do. Okay? Not, I don't know if you've got any children or not, but the 1 to Reiki is really important. And like you say, it's always going to be there. It's never going to leave you. You're always going to have your Reiki. Okay? You'll have it for life now, because obviously you get attuned. I had a wonderful experience when I was attuned. I absolutely loved it. I didn't do 2 or 3, just did the 1. But I did enjoy it at the time, which is some time ago. But if I need to use it, you still go through all the motions of doing it. I give myself Reiki most evenings. You can still give it to yourself. So that's wonderful. So I hope you enjoyed that mantra as I did. And like you say, it will continue to work as we're still sat here tomorrow, the day after, and so forth. And if you're driving or walking or in the shower, it'll just come into your head. You'll think, oh, what that mantra, which one is it that I like? Lorraine, so I need time with myself for sure. Yeah, I'm grown-up children, but needed to attune now. It is important to give yourself time, whether it's walking, whether it's knitting, anything, just something that you're doing for you. Okay? Right, so let's have a look. So you've got time for maybe a little one now. Okay, I'm just looking to see what we have. That's I'll tell you what's a really nice melodic one. And a couple of weeks ago, a lady had a wonderful experience from this mantra. Okay. It is interesting. And this one's called a cow mahakal. Okay, and it's very melodic. And what it does, it opens your third eye. Okay, it opens your third eye to see what you need to see at this moment. Okay. So we might be able to get 13 for this one, definitely, because we've got a few more minutes to go. So we want to do it for 13 times. So that's really important that you like to be creative, Lorraine, because that puts you in your space and time for you. Okay, so this one's a cow mahakal. Okay, so let's get this one. We'll probably do this for 13 times and see how we go. Okay, so I want to take a deep breath. A cow mahakal, a cow mahakal. A cow mahakal, 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 a cow mahakal. A cow mahakal, 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 a cow mahakal. It's only a short one, that one. But it opens the third eye. I saw a lot of swirling with that one. I don't know if anybody else saw the swirling. But it felt very powerful. Okay, and it's not a lot of words. Okay, a lot of syllables, but it's wonderful chant. Okay, I enjoyed that as I did, because I do enjoy that one. It's one of my favourites. So it's Akal Mahakal. It's quite easy to remember, and you can be anywhere, anytime in space to do that one. Okay, it's even nice just before you drop off to sleep and opens your third eye. Okay, so it's wonderful that we can do that one. Like you say, when we all go to bed at night, we all seem to read a book, or we have to listen to some relaxing music. But if you can actually do something for yourself by doing a chant, that's even more powerful. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed the class this evening, the people that joined, as I did. I'm on tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock doing readings. That's on the same channel. And if you want to get in touch with me, obviously my name is Mandy Louise Paul, and it does say I'm a remote viewer. Hello, Joe. And remote viewing, basically having the ability to find people, animals and objects. So if you have anything that you've lost, I'm happy to help to find. Okay. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Joe. And so I'm on Facebook, Mandy Louise Paul. Definitely got swirling. I saw lion. Wow, that's wonderful, Lorraine. The lion. It's very powerful, that. I feel like the lion is a protector, or lion is the lion within. Okay. So, yeah, you'll find me. I'm on TikTok also. I'm mostly on Facebook and Instagram. But you can connect with me either on Facebook Messenger, or you can email me at mandy.paul@live.co.uk. And I'm there also. So I'm glad you enjoyed it as I did. And I shall hopefully see some of you maybe tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock on the same channel, or see you in a fortnight's time for another mantra class. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it as I did. So thank you and good night.